Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at prenups. I'm sure you have your own ideas about prenups from what you've seen in the news and media. But are prenups really as problematic as they're made out to be? Hey, it's Raymond Heckmat here to help you get real answers on marriage and divorce law topics. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. The info and links we cover in this video are listed in the description below. Let's get right to it. You may have written off prenups because of what you've read or seen in the media. You may believe that prenups only exist to protect the wealthier spouse from losing their money after a divorce. The truth is that prenups do clarify who gets what in a divorce, but more importantly, they also help you and your spouse build trust and open lines of communication right from the start. Let's take a closer look. A prenup is a contract that you and your spouse enter into before getting married, detailing what happens with your finances during your marriage, and if you get divorced. But here's the thing. If you and your spouse don't take advantage of this opportunity to create your own rules, the standard laws of your state will govern your relationship anyway. So a prenup is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for you and your spouse to proactively work together to create the laws that will define your marriage. This is your chance to take control of your lives and your marriage. Prenups aren't sexy, but they can be romantic. One of the biggest myths is the idea that prenups imply a lack of trust, or that you don't believe in your relationship. Because of this, couples avoid tough conversations about money before getting married. But the truth is that prenup process can actually strengthen your relationship. Conflicts over money and assets are the #1 cause of divorce. That's why it's so crucial to have important discussions with your partner about finances before you get married. This empowers you in 2 ways. 1, you start your marriage honestly by talking about money and sharing what's most important to you. This will create a strong foundation for your marriage by creating trust and intimacy with your partner. And 2, you open up the lines of communication in order to have those conversations later, if any conflicts arise. Having these vital money talks before getting married will prepare you to have them during marriage from a place of honesty and understanding, rather than conflict and defensiveness. Remember, a prenup doesn't mean you don't trust your spouse. It means you're invested in the relationship's long-term success. Prenups can be used to set roles and expectations of each spouse during the marriage. Yes, prenups are used to settle financial matters in a divorce. However, a prenup can also provide rules for how you and your partner handle your finances during a marriage. It's vital to be honest with one another so that you can 1, decide what role money plays in your lives currently and moving forward. 2, determine how you want to structure your finances and spending as a married couple. And 3, anticipate your joint priorities so that you can plan for your future together. For example, you and your partner may want to agree to open a joint bank account where you both contribute income to pay for your joint expenses, but still have separate accounts for personal expenses. This way, each of you will have the autonomy to spend your own money on things that matter to you without having to check in with your partner. A prenup can also help both of you come to an understanding about your roles and responsibilities during the marriage. If you want to be responsible for all the utility bills while your spouse pays for the mortgage, this agreement can be in the prenup as well. Or maybe you're entering a marriage with significant debt. A prenup will establish who pays for that debt and how it will be paid off during the marriage. Prenups are not just for the wealthy. It doesn't matter how much money you have in the bank. Having frank, detailed, and honest discussions on how you'll handle joint versus solo finances will guarantee that there won't be any surprises once you're married. The fact that you're even having these important conversations will greatly benefit your marriage, no matter what shows up on your personal financial statement. Also, if things don't work out, prenups lessen the pain of divorce. In divorce settlements, assets and debts will be divided anyway, so it's best to come to an agreement now before things ever get messy. Sure, it's uncomfortable to talk about these issues before getting married, but it's so important to talk through as many possible scenarios now rather than fighting over them during a divorce. Set yourself up for success, both in marriage and even if you go your separate ways. Prenups can protect both spouses. Modern prenups, by definition, must be fair and reasonable. That means protecting both spouses. Unfair and one-sided prenups may not hold up in court in the future. A prenup will be found to be enforceable only if 1. Both parties have signed the agreement voluntarily. 2. The agreement was fair at the time of signing. 3. Both parties have exchanged full and accurate financial disclosures. And 4. The agreement was finalized at least 7 days before signing. That means no last-minute prenups. Prenups also protect both spouses by taking future life changes into consideration. For example, you and your partner decide that one of you is going to stay home to raise the children. In this case, your prenup could include terms to pay the stay-at-home parent, since they will be putting their career on hold. Without coming to an agreement on the terms of your marriage, you may be left up to your state's laws, which may not be beneficial to either of you. Prenups are crafted to fit your exact needs. Maybe you're just concerned about your property, or maybe it's protecting your inheritance. Maybe spousal support is the only important issue you want on paper. Good news, your prenup can include whatever is most important to you. For example, if you're only worried about protecting your premarital real estate property, you can limit your agreement to that issue alone. Or maybe you're just concerned about what happens to your business partnership in the event of divorce. Your agreement can focus on that issue as well. This way, your business remains intact while you both receive the benefits of the business income during marriage. You have the facts. Now what? Talk to your partner. Tell them you're serious about your marriage and your future. You have an amazing opportunity to start off with a strong foundation to your marriage. One based in trust, communication, honesty, and of course, love. Watch this video together and ask us any questions in the comments or reach out to us at heckmatfamilylaw.com. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to get notified of new videos. See you soon.